here with Zameer, a musician who's from Toronto, Canada, and he's going to talk to us about his music. So Zameer, how's it going?
It's going well. How are you?
So tell me about your music. You're a musician,
Yes,
and you sing as well.
I do.
So how'd you get into that? Like
Well,
from the beginning.
from the beginning, I wish I had a crazy story like I was on a horse and I fell and my head broke and then I heard music and everything. I didn't have that. I mean, it was just it was a very natural process. I'm surrounded by musicians. My family has a lot of musicians in it, and then we had, we had our pop stars that we looked up to. We
Yeah.
had our, the big musicians. We had those guys in the '90s with the lipstick on and the long hair, and we looked up to those guys, and we fortunate enough to have guitars and drum sets in around us, and so I just kind of grew into it. That's how the whole music spark began, and then what became of it is because we liked it so much, and I liked it so much. I took it up as almost I want to do it as almost full time as a profession now.
Yeah. When did you pick up a guitar for the first time? Is that the only instrument you play?
No, the guitar. Actually, the first instrument I played was the drums.
Okay.
I was lucky enough at the age of 9 to have an 8-piece drum kit right next to my bed when I was a child. So I used to play that, and then I grew into the guitar because my brothers used to play the guitar. And then in school I would be, I played the trumpet and the baritone and timpani.
So you've always been musical that way?
Always musical.
Did you ever pursue it in college or anything, or in high school? Or?
In high school, yes. I played all the, you have band. I did the band thing in high school. It was always fascinating. I didn't really go with the class structure, and I've always gone and done my own thing with the music. I do that and it's all I do, right? And so everything I learn is through music, whether it came to university doing mathematics as well through, the motivation behind it was all music. It just became that way. And so now I just, I'm like, why not just do it? Why not just be a musician? See what it's like. Well, it's tough, but,
How does your family feel about that?
Oh, they love it. They're happy. The only thing my family required was get on your feet, get a professional designation, get your degree, get a job, you're fine.
So is that what you did?
That's what I did. Yeah.
Because a lot of you're South Asian.
Yes.
You're from Pakistan originally, I guess. So I feel that there's a lot of there's like a mentality in the South Asian community, which is, he has to be a doctor or a lawyer, or so it's very hard for artists to come up and stand up for themselves and say, no, I want to paint. No, I want to play my guitar and sing. So there was no opposition at all.
There was a lot. When I was 16, I had my first band, and we were doing really well. It was back in Pakistan, and we played a bunch of shows. We got a good audience. We used to get a couple, 1,000 people at each show. So I was really happy. I was 16, so my mom's like, "No, you're not doing this." I'm like, "Mom, at 16, you can't really do much. They drag you out, and you have to do what you got. You're grounded." But now, then they're like, doctor, engineer, lawyer. So I'm like, okay, well, I'll show you. I did my engineering degree, and I finished that. And I'm like, okay, now what do you want? So then they're like, oh no, you're fine. And I got it, now, and it really helps. I mean, getting a professional, at least that there's something you can fall back on. So being an engineer now, like I work, and there's, you're marketable, and you can use your skill sets. And things other than music. So if the music thing doesn't work out, then you can fall back on that.
So tell me your story. Like, where are you from? Because nowadays everyone's from everywhere. So where do you fall into that?
I've gone through many different countries. Well, 3 essential countries, but it was a back and forth. I was born in Pakistan. Then I went to Saudi Arabia. Grew up in Saudi Arabia until age 11. That's where all the musical stuff happened. This song is called Don't Question. Oh, when you don't look excited, are you alone, overcome by your ignorance? Oh, and what lies there before you is is just a toll for a blast into radiance. After all is done, please don't question my everything. Oh, oh, when love is your anchor and life your boat, you don't sink into nothingness. Oh, when I swam through your senses into your soul, now I know that the most beautiful existence is through extinction. After all is done, please don't question my everything. Oh, as we become one, please don't question my existence. Oh, 'cause I've led the way into oblivion, charged with love. I wait for my pavilion. I can wait forever. 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 Forever.
Stay tuned for more of The Beat on Bridges TV.